What's up gamers, it's TheSaiyan here. Today we're gonna be looking at every single LF animation and we're gonna place them in a tier list. Before I get into the tier list, I wanna give a huge thanks to Seansean. I hope I did not mispronounce your name. This guy took his time and helped me out record every single LF animation the proper way against the right opponent. I have them in high quality now. They look good. Unfortunately, we did not have access to all the stages we needed in the friend battle mode, but still, like, we tried our best. The guy helped me a lot. Thank you again, Sean, and I hope you're watching this video. You're great. I tried my best to put every single LF in the release order. If I messed up a bit, let me know. We're gonna start with Beerus first, so let's get into it. Okay, his LF animation is cool, it's really impactful, it has a cool end screen, he looks a bit peaceful for a god of destruction, but yeah. I mean, he has good impact, you know, so he knees Goku first. No, he elbows Goku, sorry. He elbows Goku, then he throws this orb that actually becomes huge, like it transforms into a huge sun. And from there it's just like Goku trying to survive and Beerus makes it even bigger. And then it explodes, and then they show Goku ironically still being there, even though this guy is a god of destruction, so the character that's taking that from him should be destroyed. But yeah, it's a really cool LF. Fun fact, this guy didn't have an LF, he was just a Legends limited character, the first one to ever came out, but he only received his LF later in the game. Right now I'm gonna put in B tier. It's good, but not like top, and he's not the worst, you know, so B tier is fine for now. I'm gonna move him around if I feel like doing so, and that applies to every single character that I'm gonna put into this tier list. As we go, I might move them around. Next up is FSK. Okay, really iconic moment, the actual first LF in the game. Pretty cool for back then. Right now I just see it as a plain Kamehameha, nothing much. He walks, that's pretty cool, but other than that, my boy, you are C tier. What can I say, that's the way it looks to me right now. Super Vegito is next. Okay, when this guy came out, everyone just went mad. This guy was really cool. He still is really cool, especially after his Zenkai. He's like really usable, he's a great unit. His LF is not canon. They actually changed his like movements quite a bit. He never did a second spirit sword in the anime, but I think this LF is like really cool. I love his end pose as well, the way he flicks with his hands. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think it's a really cool LF. I'm gonna place him A tier right now. I think he's better than Beerus, way better than Gohan, and yeah, but like he's not too far off from Beerus, so I might put him in the same category later, but right now I'm gonna leave him in A tier because yeah, I think his animation is pretty hype. Okay, next up we have Goten. Extremely basic, not deserving of an LF, I'd say. It's just like a good ultimate animation, a bit pumped up, but not really an LF. I'm gonna have to give him D tier. The only thing I like about his animation is actually Goku and Gohan popping in. Like that. That's the only thing that I think is cool. Other than that, as I said, I think it's just too basic for it to be an LF. Okay, let's look at Namek Goku. Again, pretty cool because he got his LF on a blue card, the first one ever to have that. But other than that, super basic. Again, I don't think he's deserving of an LF. Really cool and iconic moment in the show, but I don't know, in the game compared to other LFs we have nowadays and stuff, I can easily say D tier. Him and Goten are on the same level, so yeah. It's unfortunate because his blue is really cool, it's also a counter in the game, so it's really easy to land this LF and like not get your opponent forfeit on you, but still it's not shiny, it's super short, very basic. Next up we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay, this guy's LF is like really cool, I love it. I think it has like a full storyline here. So he starts as Super Saiyan 3, he punches Kid Buu, then he rips his shirt off, goes to base form, forms the Spirit Bomb, throws it, and then when Kid Buu is actually trying to like stop it, he's gonna be like, wait, let me flex on this guy. He goes Super Saiyan, he goes one-handed because now he's strong enough to push it, he does the little peace sign, or it's not peace, I don't know, that. And then he just destroys Kid Buu, and then he goes back to base form, he's all tired, but he's still smiling and shows the OK sign. So yeah, I think this is really a really cool LF, you know, I like it. And if you don't like it, I mean, that means you just don't like Goku. But yeah, I'm gonna put him in S tier. We're breaking the ice, we're going higher and higher. I think this guy deserves S tier. He's better than all of those below him. We're gonna go to God Vegeta from the Future Saga next. Oh boy. Okay, let me start with the good part. The end screen. The way he powers up at the end, I really like that. Other than that, it's super basic. He just punches. Those punches have no impact, they just look weak. Not a huge fan. The character is really good. I mean, he was really good on release. When he's gonna get to Zenkai, he's gonna be amazing again, I hope. But yeah, his animation... I mean... Oh my gosh, should I put him in D tier as well? Yeah, bro. I feel like he's part of this crew, you know? Maybe better than those guys, but still like not impressive, you know? So I'm gonna leave him in D tier right now, might change it later. Let's go into Piccolo. Okay, another LF that's on a blue card. I love the fact that Goku pops in, is really cool. We get the triple angle on the special beam cannon. That's amazing, and then the way he kills Goku as well. And when you see Goku falling and smiling, you know, I think it's a pretty good LF, especially for a Piccolo moment, and he doesn't get a lot of like shine in the in this game. But yeah, the fact that they gave him an LF for this moment is pretty cool, and I'm gonna place him in A tier. I think his animation is a bit better than Beerus's. but he's not better than Super Vegito. So he's like, him and Beerus are kind of like on the same level. I'm gonna put him top of B tier, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's move on to first for Frieza. Okay, his attack is really similar with the one Beerus has. So I think this part is really cool, the way he teleports and punches backwards. That's really cool. Then we have, he goes into his pod, then we have the double zoom out, like, which really signifies the fact that, like right there, we're gonna get something huge coming Bardock's way. He forms that, he starts laughing like a maniac. The freaking thing is huge. He destroys Bardock and then he laughs like a maniac at the end. So yeah, I think this LF is also pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of Frieza in general, but the fact that I like his LF tells me a lot. He's better than those guys. I'm gonna put him in A tier, right below this guy. They might be interchangeable, they're both cool, but I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Next up we have Vegito Blue, the guy that destroyed the game when he came out. He was just unstoppable, everyone lost their minds. His LF is cool, let's look at it. Let me say, amazing LF. He punches, he does a final Kamehameha, he does an instant transmission, he punches again, he does some backflips, he slides, he has the cool finishing pose. Amazing. I just love the aesthetic of this guy, the style is really good. Top of S tier, might even place him in Z later, but right now I think he's top of S tier, really good. Let's look at Majin Vegeta, but first let me take a sip of water. Another LF that's on a blue card. His punches look decent. The way he powers up looks really good. The zoom out. The way he looks into the sky and we get the sparkling effect, that's really cool. Then he does the explosion and the fact that he's like turned into stone at the end and he falls down, it looks amazing. I really like that. It's an iconic moment in the show, but also the LF animation looks really good. Top of A tier. Those guys are still better. But yeah, top of A tier. I'm good with that. Let's move on. UI Goku. Okay, the first part of his animation, I'm not a huge fan, it looks kind of stupid the way he punches, but the second part looks really good. When he's like powering up, you see the shine that flies from his eye, he starts jumping left or right, he does like a front flip 180, I don't know exactly what that is, and then he shoots the Kamehameha, we see 3 angles of it, and then the end screen when he turns around and looks at the camera, I think that looks really good. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Right here. I think he's slightly better than Super Vegito, but Majin Vegeta I feel like takes the lead on this one. So yeah, he's gonna stay in A tier for now. Let's look at Gogeta Blue, who's next. Before we do that, let me tell you I'm a huge fan of Gogeta Blue. I loved this character when he came out. I think they nailed his animations. He wasn't the best character. He has some value. Right now he's like really started to fall off. But yeah, it's normal at this point. He's more than 1 year old. But still, his animation is like top. Let's look at it. Oh boy, that's amazing, man. Okay, let me break this down. So first he punches, nothing spectacular. He flies towards Broly, he punches him again. Then the good part starts here when he actually does like a backflip kick and throws Broly into the air. Then he does the explosion, that looks really cool. And after that, the way he goes into the Kamehameha is amazing. We get like the camera movements are really cool. The way they zoom in on his eye, then zoom out. We get the Kamehameha from multiple angles. The camera like turns around with the Kamehameha. And the end screen when he does like the little flick with his hand looks really good. I think this guy, we're gonna break the ice and put him in Z tier. I might not be fair because I like Gogeta Blue, but I think his animation is really good. And I think he's better than everyone that's right now on the screen, you know? So yeah, he's Z tier for me. Let's move on, we're gonna go to Broly. Okay, Broly's animation is pretty cool, not the greatest. I feel like for him being Broly, his animation should have felt more like aggressive, like more like a monster, you know, like oh, you know, the way he screams. He should like punch harder, be more like violent, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the first part of his animation is nothing spectacular. I like it starting from this point. The way he powers up looks really cool right here. Then this is like more powerful, the way he hits right here. Punches in the face, but I feel like he should have like done more hits on Gogeta before he actually did the final blow. But yeah. And it's pretty cool because he screams at the end like a maniac. That's Broly. But yeah, again, I feel like he should have been more aggressive. I'm gonna put him... Where do I put you, Broly? I mean, I like it, but I'm not hyped about it. Right here. No. I think I like Frieza's more. Yeah, like that. Bottom of A tier right now. Cool animation, but not as hype as I would have wanted it to be, you know, for like full power Broly. Okay, let's move on. Future Gohan. Okay, I don't think this guy deserved an LF, to be honest. His animation is pretty basic. The only thing I like is the flips he does right before the Kamehameha. But other than that, it's super basic. And... who's more basic? Yeah, I'm gonna put him above FSK. But yeah, I mean, what else can I tell you? Just look at those other animations, like those guy up here. And then you look at this guy, like, come on, he just does the Kamehameha and a few flips in between. So yeah, nothing special. Let's look at Kid Buu. Okay, I'm not impressed, but it's still pretty decent. I like the fact that he throws... I don't like this part, the part with the feet coming from the ground, especially because it's coming from thin air. But I never liked that concept about Kid Buu. Then I like the fact that he throws a beam here, and after that he actually goes into creating a massive destruction ball. And yeah, I like the way he beats on his chest, and the fact that he regenerates at the end is pretty cool. But yeah, I wouldn't say this is like super flashy or anything. So we're actually gonna place Kid Buu... Let me think. Is it better than Broly's? No. Is it better than Piccolo's? I don't think so. I don't think it's even better than Beerus's one. So bottom of B tier. Sorry Kid Buu, and sorry Region fans. Okay, let's move into Rose. I love this. I think the way Rose moves, his aesthetic is really cool. So right here he shoots, look, even that like flip, you know, he does a 360 flip with his body, and then the finger stuff, you know, it's like, it looks really cool. So here is like shooting bullets right into Goku's chest, legs, everything. Then he does some more flippy stuff with his like sword, I would call it, I'm not sure what that is. And then everything explodes, and he does like, he just looks cool, you know. And then after that explosion, he just like puts the sword into his hand and pulls out the side, then does some more flippy stuff, and then he just throws the beam at it. And yeah, even the end screen looks really cool. Peace, loser. And yeah, I think this guy is like really, his LF is pleasant to watch, you know. He doesn't have like a lot of impact and punches and all that, but like he's really stylish with his moves. So I'm gonna say right here. Yeah, I like those guys more than him, but I like him more than any of those guys right here. Okay, Super Saiyan for Goku. Okay, let me say they nailed this character's animations. Too bad the character is bad. He's like really... He's not your first choice on any of his teams, you know? And especially if you don't have him high stars, he's like not great. But the animations, man, they really did him super cool. Like his punches have like impact. I mean, like right this one, after he throws ice into a wall, basically, this punch has like a lot of impact. It looks really cool. Then he does the dragon, even like the way he looks here, it looks like he's like really going for it. Then the dragon comes out, screams at nothing, and then goes back down. And even the way like he powers down here, like that part, like here, man, I love it so much. Like just look at it. I think it looks really cool. Again, it's a shame that they didn't make his kit better, but those animations are top for me, bro. I'm gonna put him in Z tier. I think he's better than all of these guys. For me personally, I really like, I enjoy watching this LF. Maybe it's because you don't really see it too often, because nobody really uses this guy because he's not good. But his animations are really good. I cannot wait for him to get a Zenkai. Okay, next up we have Super Saiyan for Gogeta. We're going all GT right now. Again, amazing job. They made this guy look really good. He teleports all the way behind Omega. He punches him. I mean, he does he elbows him in the face actually. Does a flip, kicks him away, powers up. This looks really cool because it has like the sparkly effect. I love it when they do that. Then he zigzags into the air, does a backflip, punches this guy even harder, all the way up, teleports behind him, backflip and kicks him. Then he powers up once more, which looks really cool, and then he does the 100 times big back Kamehameha. And yeah, he just demolishes the guy. And then the end screen, the way he flips with his hand, again, really cool. I love it when they do that. Oh man, you're going into Z tier, no doubt, but are you here or here? I'm gonna put it here. I still like Vegito Blue more, but I think this one is like really close to it. They're like neck and neck, you know. I would even say they're interchangeable in my opinion, but yeah. Oh man, almost done, huh? We got Corrupted Merge Zamasu next. Not bad, not amazing. He just punches a lot, basically with his big arm. Then he pulls out the sword. He slashes a bit, which is pretty cool. He punches again with a lot of force this time. This is my favorite part, the way he just like does this and then he just falls as if he's like diving into a pool. And then yeah, slices one more time, and the way he laughs at the end is pretty cool. Oh man, this is cool, but not as flashy as others. He goes in... He's better than you. I'd say he's even better than you. Let's put him top of A tier right now, or bottom of S, one of these two. I'm gonna leave him on top of A tier right now. He's cool, but he's not... Oh my god, look at that animation. Revival Gohan. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh boy, they really ruined this LF because of the existence of the yellow Gohan that basically does the same move. Okay, so the first part, this one is pretty cool. He punches, whatever, then does the Kamehameha basic, and then this part is literally copy paste from the other unit, and they just slapped the LF, the legendary finish sticker on top of it. And yeah, I feel like it's not on par with what they thought it is. I think the best part is actually this part, the end screen, when he just like falls. But yeah, I feel like, as I said, they ruined this LF with the previous Gohan that we had from this movie. Quite basic, my guy. You're a bit better than those just only Kamehameha guys. But yeah, I think you're not better than any of these guys up here. I'm gonna leave him in C tier. I'm sorry, but yeah, he's a great character. I mean, he was before all this anti-revival meta, but his animation is just not satisfying. We got full power Frieza next. Let me say this, I'm not a huge Frieza fan, I think I said that before, but this guy does a lot, you know, like his animation is really good. He starts off by like hitting Goku with his knee in the face, like look how badass that looks, and then instantly kicks him back. He powers up, he goes, he punches him, he teleports behind him, he punches him again, then kicks him again, he flies, he punches him in the chin, yeah, he uppercuts him basically, then he's like spamming punches and kicks, then he's like doing that little thing which looks really good. That looks amazing. He sends him flying, doing backflips, then he powers up. Look at his face right here, you know, he's like enjoying this. And then he's just like, look how, this looks like really powerful, you know. I think they really nailed this guy's animations, you know. Looks really cool. His end screen, not a huge fan, but all the other parts of his animation look really, really good. And I think he deserves S tier right there. Maybe switch with Rose, maybe. I'm not sure. I still enjoy watching this one more, but this one is like really cool as well. And coming from someone who doesn't like Frieza, well, it's a good animation. Let's watch Evolution Blue now. Those punches, man, they just look too weak. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I love the character, the way he's like been made and the way he functions and all that, but his LF is like nothing too spectacular. I mean, those punches, they just like look at it looks like a kid trying to punch an adult. And it doesn't look like they really hurt. And then I love the way the background changes here. It's just like some purple background. And then the final explosion looks pretty cool. The mouth is too big, I would say. It looks weird right here. But yeah, then he explodes, as he does when he's in Majin form. And then right here he's not dead because he's stronger now. And I like the fact that his armor is destroyed and he went to base form. But yeah. My god, bro. I don't know. I think he's worse than Majin Vegeta for sure. I don't know why. I feel like Majin Vegeta ones is like more iconic, more epic. Where are you? So you're worse than him. I think you're even worse than UI. He might be somewhere around here. Let me think. I think Frieza's one still look better. So I'm gonna put him right above Broly. Yeah, those guys are not amazing, you know. So yeah, right there, A tier. I think that's fine enough for him. I think they could have done this guy way much better for what he is and how powerful he actually is. But yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Ape Vegeta. Okay, this is good. This animation has a lot going for it. I'm not a huge fan of this character or that moment in the anime, in the story. But yeah, he basically comes full force at Goku. He hits him with his head. He punches him down. Then Goku looks up like, oh, where are you? And he's like, psych, I'm behind you. That's pretty cool. He throws the fake moon. He transforms. Bro, I love this part. Look how cool he looks right here. He's like a freaking vampire, you know. So yeah, I like the way his heart beats in his chest. It looks like really going to grow, you know, like he's transforming, you can tell that. Then he's a huge freaking ape. He screams, he punches and he misses, then another punch comes right after, full impact. The sound effects when Goku flies away sound really cool. That right there. Also his voice is really cool. Then he shoots this huge beam, legendary finish. Is Goku still around? No, I think he's just dissolved. And yeah, then he lands on the ground like a big mofo he is. And yeah, I think his animation is really cool, even though the character is not that great. Where do you go, brother? Right here. Yeah, I still like those two more, but he's like really up there, you know? It looks really cool. Okay, we got 4 more left. Let's go to Cell. Cell's LF is quite boring for me. I don't think his moment deserved an LF, but yeah, the slap is pretty cool. He does the zigzag in the air, same as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And then he just like, this part is pretty cool, though. He just flies down and gets ready for his Kamehameha. Then he just shoots the beam. This looks like Gohan's Kamehameha, nothing too amazing. Legendary finish, and his end pose is pretty cool. He's like flexing. Yeah, he's nice, but nothing too special. I think he's gonna be C tier. Yeah, most probably C tier. Yeah, those guys they look more flashy. Sorry, Cell, you're C tier. Up next we have Sword of Hope Trunks. I don't have this guy, unfortunately. Arigato, minna. Okay, this guy, I think they also nailed him. I didn't expect the Sword of Hope Trunks to actually have such a good animation in the end. So he slices 3 times, he shoots like 3 or 4 key blasts. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 4. Then he does some flips, he slices again in the form of an X. He gathers the energy for the spirit sword, bomb, kind of. His aura changes, you know, he goes from nothing to this crazy aura, which looks really cool. Then his sword absorbs the spirit bomb, and now it's big, it looks nice. Slices him like a couple more times, then he just like goes through him. I think this part is really cool. And then he just goes full force into slicing him into half. Explosion, legendary finish. He chills down, his aura goes away, and then he smiles at the end. I think this one looks really freaking cool, you know. Oh bro, you're going into Z tier. But where into Z tier? Yeah, this animation is really hype. And this is hard, bro, when you have like a couple. I have 4 people in Z tier right now, and it's really hard to decide which one goes where exactly. But Sword of Hope, he's either Yeah, I'm gonna leave him here, but I think he can also shoot for the top. Goku and Vegeta. Guys, this is epic. Like everything they do, I love it. I love the camera work, the way they fly. So from here, yeah, from here is really cool. The way Goku pushes him, then he flips right next to Vegeta, then they start flying, they kick and punch together. They basically play tag team with Broly, then they fly. This looks really cool. We get like a huge perspective of how everything looks. They go into their Kamehameha, and he says Galley Gun, but that's a Final Flash all day, but yeah, whatever. Then they shoot it, a huge beam comes out, and they're just destroying Broly. And then they have the end screen, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this unit. Oh man, yeah, I don't know, when you just watch it at normal speed and everything flies by, it looks really cool, you know? So they're going all the way to the top. They're better than any other LF in here, in my opinion. I really feel the hype when I'm seeing that LF, and I think they deserve top of S tier for me. And we're down to our final LF BARDOCK. I was lucky enough to pull this guy on my second rotation. I have him. I did his LF a couple of times. I enjoyed the character as well, and I think he's really cool. So let's watch it.
覚悟はいいな。うりゃ死ぬのはてめえだ。この僕が。
Man, they did this one too good. I feel like they hyped this moment so much, but I love it. So first of all, we start. He punches. He grabs Shield by the horns, I think. No, by the hand, actually. Or what the heck is going on? Yeah, by the hand. He just like throws him onto the ground. And the way he transforms, it looks so cool, bro. Like the fact that he transforms during his LF, I think it's just amazing. Like, just look at that. I mean, I know it's just a Super Saiyan, but come on, bro. It's like, then he walks like, I'm gonna destroy you now, you nothing. Look at that. Then he just teleports, does some flippy flips, elbow, knee, punch in the head. And not only that, he's gonna grab him, freaking throw him away, fly next to him like, what's up, motherfucker, I'm here. Then goes, kicks him, and then he's just gonna power with his like blast. Oh man, I think they really nailed this one. I really like it. The way he powers up even more here, screaming and all that. He pulls the LF and like this. Look how cool this one looks. It's just like super iconic. They should make him a statue after that pose right here. Yeah, look at that. It looks so freaking good. Okay, this is hard. I really feel like placing him on top because I really like it. Maybe it's also because it's the latest LF. It's like the new shiny toy everyone is like hyped about. Oh, but boy oh boy, it's good, man. I'm gonna put him top of Z tier. I'm sorry, everyone in Z tier basically for me has an equal chance of being number one. I'm gonna say that right now. But I think BARDOCK, I don't know, with the music also, because those, I just played them like raw sound. I'm not hearing any music, anything. But when you hear the song, like the BARDOCK song with that LF, it just looks amazing, guys. It's like top. Okay, let me quickly look over the whole tier list and see if I want to change anything. So we got D tier, those three guys. I think he's the most basic, then him, then him. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna grab this guy and put him into D tier as well because he's not much greater than those guys. Then we have those guys that have like a bit more movement other than just the beam. Then we have Kid Buu, Beerus and Piccolo. I'm gonna do this because I feel like Beerus has way more impact and power. This one has like a lot of cool elements, this one as well, but I feel like overall Beerus LF looks better. Then we got Broly, Evolution Blue, first form Frieza. Like right here, this is slightly better than Beerus, but mostly it's the same thing. Leave me alone. Mostly it's the same thing, so I think I'm just gonna grab this guy and put him here. Then we have Broly, Evolution Blue, this guy. Yeah, he's gonna stay here. UI Goku, Majin Vegeta, Corrupted Zamasu, I'm good with that. Full Power Frieza, Rose, Great Ape, Super Saiyan 3, and Vegito Blue. I might bump Super Saiyan 3 down and Ape up because Ape's animations are really cool, so yeah, that makes sense. Then we have Super Saiyan 4, Sword of Hope Trunks, Gogeta, Goku and Vegeta, and BARDOCK. Yeah, this is the way it's gonna stay. Oh man, let me know if you like any of my choices, if you think like I'm just stupid and this doesn't make sense, or if you agree. I don't know. I'm just looking at the overall ones, and I'm also looking at the small details that actually caught my eye, because this is the whole point, to actually look at them and see which one looks better, which one I think fits better. I don't care if they're canon, I don't care how strong the character is, I'm purely looking at the animation and my head is like, wow, this looks cool, or this is just whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think overall. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, stick around for more content. Again, thank you, Sean. You're a great help. Maybe when new LFs come out, you're gonna help me again to film and have them stacked for whenever I want to do this again. But yeah, thank you, man. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. I filmed this video earlier, but my mic was not plugged in and I had to redo it all again. Enjoy.